Hello, and happy Monday. Um, New vlog, and just getting back into the groove of things, I guess, getting some work done, and it's going well. Um, Last week was a good one, but yeah, the Oscars were yesterday, which was fun to watch, and I enjoyed it. I'm disappointed that Nosferatu didn't win anything from its nominations. Happy that Sean Baker won. 4 Oscars, which is quite a bit. Um, and yeah, really not much, I feel like, in way of surprises for it. Was very happy for Flow to win for animated feature. And yeah, it was enjoyable. I enjoyed watching the show. And excited now to look forward to next year's. But yeah, I'll see you Tuesday. Um, should have a few things in this week. I believe a custom minifigure, a few of those just arrived for me, so I'll go pick those up. I have a case coming soon for my Iron Man Hall of Armor, as well as some pieces for some more capsules to put in it, as well as a couple more Iron Man figures. And yeah, I should be able to put together sort of my full Hall of Armor, which I'm excited for. And yeah, the rest of the week is just getting some work done. Really nothing planned other than that. I do have a skills competition this week, an architecture skills competition, which I'm excited to compete in, see if I can win that thing. But yeah, that's Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, and happy Tuesday. The Jurassic World Rebirth sets got revealed today, or at least leaked today. Got some images of them, prices of them, so I thought I'd go over that and give my thoughts on them. So yeah, I'm excited for this movie. I enjoyed the trailer, and I'm excited for it. So starting off with like the biggest one, which is the Spinosaurus and Quetzalcoatlus air mission, which is $200 Canadian. I believe it's $150 American. Unlike, I feel like a lot of the larger like $200 Jurassic World sets that you get with the new dinosaur mold, has almost come a customary to the theme now, is that whenever a new movie comes out, you've got the big new dinosaur mold, throw it into the most expensive set, which makes sense. But yeah, I'll definitely be getting this one because I want the Spinosaurus. I love the Spinosaurus. It's my favorite dinosaur, and I've wanted a updated Lego one for a while, and the mold just looks very, very good. And the Quetzalcoatlus looks just as good as it did with Dominion. There we go. Almost forgot the name of the movie. The build looks cool. Yeah, it's a fun little build. I like it. Of course, it like would fit like, I don't know, like an Indiana Jones display. The helicopter and the Jeep thing, it's fine. The minifigures are fine. I think most people are buying it for the Spinosaurus. Don't know if I'll buy this one when is it? Let me see. June 1st. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be buying it June 1st or just wait. But yeah, I definitely want to get that Spinosaurus at some point. Couple others, or I guess 5 more. The baby dinosaur, oh, it has a name, Baby Dinosaur Dolores Aquapolis. Or, what is it, Aqualis? Nope. But you get this as a molded low dinosaur as well, as they've done with the single molded dinosaurs previously. With the smallest minifigure set of the wave, the Raptor Off-Road Escape. I think they're both cool sets. New colored Raptor is nice. And yeah, it's a cool one. I was hoping that was going to be like a $30 set and not like a $45 set. But yeah, the Jeep is a nice build. It's probably the best like vehicle build, I think, of like the entire wave. The vehicles in the larger sets don't seem as good as that one, but yeah. Another one here is the Raptor and Titanosaurus tracking mission. Of course, the long neck dinosaur, the second one we've gotten of like a long neck dinosaur. Of course, with the first in the Jurassic Park wave from, what, 2 years ago or a year ago? But yeah, it's a cool one. I like the new headpiece. I'm assuming the neck, the tail, and the body are all the same. The Raptor is the same as the other sets. Raptor, is that... I feel like I haven't gotten a Raptor in a while, but is that Raptor mold different than, like, the original Jurassic World sets and, like, the Dino sets? It might be. I think it is. Like, I didn't buy enough of the Dominion sets or even the Fallen Kingdom sets. Like, I got all the sets from Jurassic World, which, of course, with the dino theme releasing before that, had the new dinosaur molds, and one of those being the Raptor mold, which was really prominent. But I think that mold is different. I have the Dilophosaurus from the cheapest set of the Jurassic Park wave a couple years ago, and I remember that having, like, a new size body mold, which the original Dilophosauruses were just using the Raptor mold with a different head. So yeah, I think that's actually a bit different than the last time I had a Raptor. I'm looking at the Lego site here, and I realize how cool the Allosaurus mold is, as well as the Stegosaurus. But moving back on to the Rebirth sets, you got your customary T-Rex set, which is $65, which I believe that would be 50 USD. You know, you expect the big dinosaur mold sets to be expensive, but less than 200 pieces, 199 for $65, a little Jeep and a little side build, is certainly something. Of course, this is from the scene that is in the trailer, which I also believe is a scene in the book, or at least part of it, where you've got this raft going down the river, and you have the T-Rex in the water, and it's pretty cool. And I think that's a scene that's happening in the film. So, yeah, it looks like a fine colored Tyrannosaurus. Talking about the boxes as well, they have this like red and gray look with the Rebirth logo, of course, as you'd expect, but the dinosaur in the corner, that's the Spinosaurus, right? Like, long snout. Of course, you can't see. Yeah, it's the Spinosaurus. It's very cool to have that on the box. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be picking this one up for at least the regular price. Now, the next one is probably like the best set of the wave. Like, this thing is cool. Like, the boat build and the dinosaur build are really, really good. And that is, they name it in the name of the set, Brick Built Mosasaurus Boat Mission. It's $80 for 858 pieces, right there. That's a price per piece you don't really see in a Jurassic World set. But yeah, I think that's, what, 60 USD, I would assume. But yeah, the boat build is solid. And then the Mosasaurus, just, well, of course, we've seen this before. We saw that, what, like a month ago, around when the first trailer came out. I really like the Mosasaurus. I really don't have any issues with it being a brick-built thing, and just like looking at it on the back of the box, they show how it has the articulation in the neck, in the tail, in the side of the body. You would have never gotten that in a molded thing. Of course, you just can't. Like, looking at like bigger molded characters like Red Hulk, you can only move the arms and the neck now. Of course, you weren't able to do that previously, but now you can move the neck. Like, the Mosasaurus would have been, what, split into, like, the head, or maybe even the body, the head are the same thing. The fins might have been different, and then the tail would have been, like, a separate piece. But, like, I think this was probably the best way to get the Mosasaurus, and this is definitely my favorite set of the wave. I was sort of surprised. Like, overall, I think the wave of sets is really good. I like it more than the Dominion sets, which I thought were pretty solid, even though I don't think I bought any of them. Which, looking back, there's actually some pretty cool sets in there, and I feel like I should have picked up a couple, just for, like, some of the dinosaur molds that were kind of cool. But there wasn't anything too special in there that I was, like, really excited for. But then this one, you've got the Spinosaurus. I love the Spinosaurus. The Mosasaurus is really cool. Yeah, I was expecting the Spinosaurus set to be the boat that you see in the trailer, where you have the Mosasaurus and 3 Spinosaurus circling the boat, and I thought that would be what the set was going to be. Of course, not 3 Spinosaurus. You were going to get like 1, and then maybe another dinosaur mold. But yeah, I don't mind it. I like terrain builds. I think it's cool that you can place your dinosaurs around it. The little build of like the gas station with the Titanosaurus and Raptor set is pretty cool. That one I don't think I mentioned the price is 130, which I think is 100 USD. So yeah, it's a fine wave of sets. The Mosasaurus is very, very cool. That's definitely my favorite set of the wave, and probably going to be the one I pick up day one. T-Rex set, less inclined to pick that one up, just having T-Rex. I don't need too many of them, and not to mention the fact that the set is, I don't, like, it's expensive for what you get. Like, you don't get a lot, but at the same time, there's that big molded dinosaur hike in price that is expected at this point, so it's nothing really surprising. But like when I saw the set originally and I didn't know the price, I was like, wouldn't this be cool if this was like a $40 set and you could get a T-Rex in that? That would be pretty cool. But yeah, the brick built ones are fine. It's same price as the Bumpy, King Bumpy, as well as Edie, which is a fine little subline. Bumpy is the king of them all and is the best one. But yeah, fine sets. They feel like reasonable price for what you're getting in them. I'm disappointed with like the smallest minifigure set of the wave, the Raptor Off-Road Escape. Like the 2 dinosaurs you get in are really nice. The Jeep build is really nice. Don't really care, like, who cares about human characters in Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, really, except for, like, I guess Jurassic Park did have some, like, and Ian Malcolm and stuff like that, but, like, any of the newer films, I honestly couldn't care less about the human characters, so I don't really care about the minifigures in these sets one bit. All I care about is that I'll be getting a Spinosaurus at some point. But yeah, I'm excited for this wave. I like what I'm seeing here. You know, there's a lot of like these red and tan vehicles that I really don't care about. But I do like all sort of the rundown terrain builds that you have in this set, and like built up things like the gas station is really cool. But yeah, it's a fine little wave of sets. I think it's better than some of the last couple movies ones. Probably not as good as like that Jurassic Park wave of sets, which I thought was really strong. And of course had one of the best cheap sets I think I've ever seen. Like, I think it was 20, 25, maybe 30. But that Jurassic Park Jeep with Dennis Nedry and the Dilophosaurus and the little side build was one of the best small Lego sets that I think I've ever built. And of course, the one for this wave, I don't think is as good. Not, well, it's just like the Jeep build in it. It's, you have the original Jurassic Park Jeep in that set. It's just always going to beat whatever this one is, even if it is a nice build. But yeah, I'm just sort of disappointed in the price of that one. I would have liked it to just be like a $35 set, and of course, complained about $10 there. I don't know. It's just, I kind of wish it was a little bit cheaper, because I feel like that's sort of been always the highlight of these waves, is always just that small set. They always really make good ones. But yeah, it's a fine one. The Spinosaurus is the only, I guess, actually, no, you have the little molded dinosaur, but the Spinosaurus is the only, like, oh no, never mind. There's the Titanosaurus head, which I guess is new. But the Spinosaurus is definitely the most exciting one. Very cool. I've talked about this way too long, so I'll stop this now. But I'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday. I've got a skills competition to do, and probably won't be filming much, but I'll see. But I'll see you then. Hello, and happy Wednesday. Just getting work today. Work done. And yeah, I've got skills competition later to get to in like a few minutes. I need to leave, but yeah, it should be fun. And yeah, that's that. So see you tomorrow. And yeah. Hello and happy Sunday. Just getting some work done today. I don't have too much to do. So I'm sort of really working ahead on some stuff. Yesterday I finished something that's due in like 3 weeks, so it's nice just getting ahead of stuff. Yesterday I got a couple custom figures in the mail, which a couple of them I did already put away, and a couple of them were Iron Man suits for my Hall of Armor. Not custom Iron Man suits, just I got the Scuba Iron Man as well as the Invincible Iron Man, I think Mark 51 and 37 or 39. But a couple others I got were a couple of the light customs, or all of the light customs Dune Part 2 figures. So here's the first one, Paul Atreides, if it ever, in fact, would like to. But yeah, it's a cool figure. Arm printing there, quite nice. And then there's another face print, and just the blue eyes there. The hairpiece is a molded hairpiece, and then there's another expression there. And then the final two are well, it's the same character, just a couple variations of them. Fade, my favorite character from the film, played by Austin Butler. Here is the sort of regular version of him. Yeah, I think it looks quite nice, some arm printing there. It's a nice one, and just like the other one, a secondary expression, of course, not anything on the back of the face, because it was bald, so you can't really print there without it looking a bit odd. And then the other one, which is probably, I think, my favorite one of these. Actually, I really like the Paul Atreides now having it. There's just something about dual molded legs that just look really nice on figures, especially when they have the printing at the front or even at the side. I think of something like the Han Solo from Cloud City a few years back, where you have the holster on the side of the print, and it's quite nice. Another custom figure I got a few vlogs ago for Kanan had that as well, and it just looks really nice. So I quite like this one. But another dual molding technique, dual molded arms this time, for the other variation of him, which of course is just when he appears in the film in black and white. But yeah, the dual molded legs, or arms, sorry, and then the arm printing there. It's the torso and leg print is the same, or at least like a very similar design. The leg print's the same. It's just the neckline there being white instead of the skin color of the other figure. And then it's just the same expressions in white, so just like the screaming one, and then just the sort of normal one, just in the two colors. But I really like those figures, really happy with them. I wasn't able to get any of their Rebels wave of figures, but very happy with the Dune ones. Yeah, they just revealed, I think it's their wave 5 or 6. But Luke Starkiller, which is a really cool one. I'm hoping I'm going to get that. I believe they're increasing quantity of them. I think my issue with trying to get a lot of these customs is that I sort of want to try to get all of them, and I want all of them. And that really doesn't work out. It's sort of, you got to go for one, or you got to go for two, but like, you can't really be reloading the page to try to get another one. So that's sort of what I've figured and found out, is that for this next time that they release their Star Wars figures, because that seems to be the bread and butter and the ones that really do sell out quite fast, is just pick one that I really liked. So in the last Rebels wave, I think that probably would have been the Kanan for me, just because I love Kanan so much. But yeah, that's a couple figures, and that will wrap up this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Bit of a, I don't know, shorter one, because I did have like a 10-minute thing going about around the Jurassic World sets, but missing a few days. But yeah, I watched the first Iron Man film this morning because I just felt like rewatching that, and I just had a peanut butter and jam sandwich because I felt like having that. Uh, that's the end of the vlog. And that's yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. I'm really happy with these figures. Another one I got was the Red Mill Customs, which they do Phase 1 Clone Wars style clones, just in the style of Lego's Clone Wars style of Phase 1 clones. I think they're quite interesting, and I got their Commander Bly. Yeah, that's that, and see you on the next vlog.